Hello and welcome to Citadel Guard Adventures. This is Beriathan of the Citadel Guard of Gondor. My son wanted to say hello once again. Hope you don't mind. Well, here we are back in the Chamber of Leadership in the 21st hall. Now, on the previous episode, we were gathering some weapons to help the dwarves defend against the orcs. And now let us see what else Brogor needs.
My nephew wanted to speak with you about something.
In my delight at the blow you have struck the Gashai, I nearly forgot my nephew Bori wants to speak to you about something. He would not tell me what has him so excited, but I am glad to see that he is keeping his spirits up. I have not seen him so cheery since before my son was slain by the Watcher in the water. It is a valuable lesson to turn our grief into strength. Just ask Asfar about the strength of the dwarves.
My father showed me the Book of Mazarbul, and I saw something interesting.
Bori greets you warmly and then looks around conspiratorially. I think I might be onto something, Beriathan. While visiting my father yesterday, I snuck a peek at the Book of Mazarbul and I saw something interesting. A line near the end saying that the dwarf Oin sought to find the upper armories of the Third Deep and some mention of a mighty axe. Do you think that Oin might have gone looking for Zigilburk? If we were to find that Mithril axe Zigilburk, I think it could turn the tide of the coming storm. Oin must not have found it, but if he had, do you think Baling's expedition might have survived? We shall never know. Journey into the Waterworks and look for room plaques, memorize them and return to me with their locations, and we might be able to find the armory for which Oin searched. Slay any of the deadly creatures there as well. If I am correct, there may be another journey there in our future. Okay. I have an idea of how we can get to the Waterworks fast if there is not a ride on the Stable Master. Let me go and check the Stable Master first, in any case. Let me just double check this really quick. The Waterworks. Yeah. Gotta make our way to the Waterworks. There are two ways, actually.
These halls will be great once more.
But yeah, there are not swift travels there. So we can either take the ride to the Chamber of the Crossroads and then drop from the well once more, or we can swift travel to Nazarmekem and then to the Crossroads of Ash and then make our way to the Waterworks. And I think I'm actually gonna do the Chamber of the Crossroads, so that way we are not spending the milestone yet, and we can save that for later in case we need it. So there's another travel from the well on store for us. That's always fun to do. Yeah, we're just looking for the fastest route, not the safest. And we're not doing permadeaths either, otherwise this would be quite different, but there we go again. Taking a little bit longer to load, but okay, we didn't even die this time. That's better. Is this like working as intended? If you drop from the well a second time, you don't die? I'm not sure. I mean, I usually only drop from the well once for the title and that's it, but it's kind of funny that we didn't die this time. Let's just dispatch some of these guys. And this is a level 59 quest, so we are in the right level range. So I'm not sure, but maybe the epic was modified a little bit for us to get these level ranges. I'm not sure, to be honest with you, but looking into it, I'm glad then that we took our time doing the Redhorn Loads and the Flaming Deeps before continuing with the Epic. Because for that one at least, we are not over leveled. We are just where we need to be. Here we have the first plague room. And I'm not sure if this is saying something really. Let me just take a screenshot of these plaques, because yeah, they might be saying something. I mean, if I take the effort to decipher them, I might find something interesting. I don't know. Or maybe there is someone there on the LOTRO wiki or something that has already deciphered these things for you to go and check. That is a possibility. And a very high possibility at that, I believe. Who's attacking me now? Anyway, let us come here upstairs. If you would let me use ambush, please. Let me just take a quick look here. We're not far now. 65. So it's still a couple days from it, but oh, we're getting close. So here is the second plague room. This is the Lost Palace. I'm not sure because it seems, yeah, all these plagues have the same inscription on them. Let us just run away from the spiders. We really don't need to fight any more of them right now. Oh, he dropped a hill for us. Thank you very much, Stopred. Knights of the Dark Crusade. Okay. For a moment there I thought I was gonna say something like Knights of the Old Republic or something like that. That would be fun. And most likely there is a kinship with that name, I'm sure. Maybe not in this server, but somewhere I'm sure there's gonna be a kinship like that. We're just having all fun in the game, you know. So here we have this toad that I want to absolutely obliterate. Yeah. And he still managed to poison us? God, these toads. They never get tired of that. Yeah, let us just try and run away from some of these guys. Especially turtles and worms. They are the most annoying. They will either root you or punt you. And yeah. Let us just not bother with them. I mean, after we read all these plagues, we would still need to fight some of these guys in here, so... That's something I wish they would change, like... I told you about this on the previous episode on the Flaming Deeps as well, like... Give me both objectives at the same time, the exploration one and the Slayer one. Because I would already be halfway through. Some of those, at least. Yeah, you die, please. Okay, there is not second part of this plague, I believe. But, well, let us continue looking for them. Let's just hit some of these guys. Alright, so I think this is the moment in which we will climb all this for the epic. Remember that I told you about that last time we were in the Waterworks? Remember that stupid toad? That... oh my god, don't even make me think about it. But yeah, this is the moment in which we will explore this area as part of the epic. We can take this Warden Spear. Which room is this? This has to be a room, yeah? The Chamber of Memory. So then I guess this last one that we got in here has to be another one of the Waterworks exploration that we're missing. The Waterworks. The Chamber of the Pool. Yeah, it has to be this one, I believe. So we're gonna make our way back there just to complete that deed. Even though all our virtues are already capped, we're just leveling up zeal. And I'm considering actually also, for the love of God, just well, start leveling some defensive virtues. In the, well, that's wishful thinking, but in the eventuality Wardens as tanks are revamped sometime in the future, and we start needing some virtues for tanking too. I loved tanking on my Warden back in the Isengard days, so I hope at some point they bring back Warden tanking. Well, some Wardens are still tanking, I have seen some, of course, but yeah, I mean, Warden tanking could still use some extra love. This is the Chamber of, well, the Lost Treasury. Oh yeah, we're missing still that chamber, that the first one that we explored, so let us make our way there. We need to defeat 12 creatures in the Waterworks, and yeah, it would have been really nice, once again, if we had had this objective. If we could do them both simultaneously. So we're gonna make our way back to that first plague and discover that room. And we're gonna fight all the enemies that we encounter on the way. The ones that attack us. But if they are only threatening us, then we're not gonna fight them. Like this worm is gonna fight us too. Well, yeah, other than that, not much else. So I hope by the time we get back to that plague, we would have already defeated the 10 creatures that were missing, and afterwards then we'll be able to go back to Bori in the 21st hole. Like something like this spider, well, we can technically avoid it. This salamander, I'm not so sure. So let us take it. Especially because it's also like hidden underwater, so yeah, it's... I would have totally walked into that one. Oh, I hate those worms. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna fight those toads. I don't wanna receive one of those attacks that it's really annoying. For example, this turtle we can ambush. But for some reason, God, do it, attack it. There's another locker in here, so we can fight the salamander, I guess. Let us make our way back to that chamber. Leave me alone, worm! Yeah, thank you. Oh, really? Yeah, that's it. Now, the other chamber I think is this building over here. Yeah, I see the plague in there, the broken plague. And now, we just step in the chamber of the pool, thank you. So, got a lot of XP. The Waterworks. So we got 4000 virtue XP plus an extra 800 of a bonus. And now Seal is level 15. So that's halfway through the current cap of our virtues. At this point at this rate we're gonna cap Zeal too. Well, the passives that Zeal gives are good to have. But once again, I also want to start looking at some defensive virtues. Alright, so now we need to talk to Bori. Let us master back into the 21st hole. That was really quick. That was really simple. And we got the Explorer Deed as well, so that's really nice too. We still have some Explorer Deeds in Moria, but I think the Epic it's also gonna send us there at some point, like here in Eastern Durin's Way. No idea what this is. These two, we're still working on them. Fractions on the map. Alright.
I think this is the one, my friend.
Welcome back, Beriathan. Tell me about the chambers you discovered. From the room plaques you saw, I may be able to discern which one is mentioned in the Book of Mazarbul, the armory Oin sought. The Hall of Mithril. Yes, I think that must be it, Beriathan. Well done.
We are close to victory. I can sense it.
Imagine how unstoppable we would be if we could retrieve Zigilburk from the darkness of the past. I would fear no attack of the orcs, that much is certain. I have a good feeling about this. The Hall of Mithril must certainly be the armories for which Oin sought. If only he had found them in time, the dwarfs of Balin's expedition might have survived. It is too late for them, friend, but not for us. We will travel to the Hall of Mithril in search of these armories. Speak to me when you are ready. Well, The Waterworks? There was no Hall of Mithril. Chamber of the Pool, the Lost Palace, Chamber of Dark Waters, Chamber of Memory, the Lost Treasury, and a Hall of Mithril.
I need your help, my friend.
This adventure might not be easy, but if we can find Zigilburk within the depths of Ghan-gharaf, it will all be worth it. Let's go.
In the flooded depths of Moria was a great axe Zigilburk lost. Few have ever tried to find it, and fewer ever return from their quests. Who now remains to challenge the shadows that linger in the dark halls of the deep places?
Alright, so here we are at the Drowned Treasury. Let us talk to Bori. If you and your allies can clear the flooded passages that lie between Gunlajan and Ghan-gharaf, we might yet find the armories written about in the Book of Mazarbul. Could it be that we might find Zigilburk there? I hope so, Beriathan. If the records I have studied are to be believed, dwarves directed great mechanisms here to seal off several of the passages when the Gredvik grew too numerous. You will need to deal with the creatures and learn the means of operating the mechanisms to clear the way. I will follow you once I have finished examining the map of these places, for it is very confusing and we will need to keep our bearings. I'll follow when I'm able. Clear the way through the tunnels if you can. Yeah, you bet. So, gotta be through here. We have here a stone wheel. What did it do exactly? There is a rumbling from the bottom of the steps of the wall gives way. Oh yeah, so... I remember when this was a group instance that you could not solo. But yeah, the Moria epic was revamped, yes, in the sense that there's a grinding in the earth as the nearby wall gives way. So yeah, all these group instances were made soloable, going in line with what they did with Shadows of Angmar 2. Completed. Crowdbox layer. Okay. Cool, thank you. So, Crowdbox layer, 5 points, a title, some reputation. Many vile skittering things have been snuffed out by your persistent squashing. Awesome. And now Crowdbox layer advanced. 200 of them. 5 LOTRO points. What was the other wall that caved in? Jesus, these guys are very resistant. Another one? Where? Oh god. There are a lot of bugs in here. Okay, so here we have another wheel. A nearby wall gives away. This one, I believe. Alright. Perfect. Let us continue then. This got to be the way. But no! We're still missing one more wheel. So that wheel... That wall will cave in. But this one we had already used. This is the one that we just used. Or isn't it? Yeah, this is the one that we have just used. So there's got to be another wheel in here somewhere. But the question now is, where is the other wheel we need? There's got to be another wall that gave in. But where? Because this one we had also used already. Okay, this one here. It's like... Ah, okay, I see. So, I think I get it. Finally, the wall gives way under a massive red. What happened there? Did I need to use that wheel like 2 times? I don't know. Between the lag and my lack of knowledge about this instance, I don't know if I just know that we need to use all the stone wheels in here. The wheel moves reluctantly, but you are rewarded with a distant rumbling, which has to be this one. Yeah. It was this one here. This way, which wasn't opened before. Ah, more toads, really? What is it with the earth shaking? We need to defeat all the toads for the next wall to collapse? Maybe. They're muffled croaking from somewhere as if through stone. Okay. The Gun Legend matriarch breaks into the room from where? Oh god. From in here. Come here. And this is a big toad. She's finally down. And I think this is the wall that cave in, so we can press further into this tunnel system. More caves? Really? Oh god. God. There's a low grinding sound, but nothing else. Okay. Well, this is a good moment. This would be nice if we had marked and diminished target as a AoE attacks, but we still don't, which is a shame. It would really come in handy in here. Automation device groans beneath the earth. What about this one? The wheel is reluctant to move, but eventually locks into place. The Gunlajan Queens emerge even as the western passage. Karambos open. Oh god. Alright, they're dead now. Let us proceed through here. It really should be closed now. But I'm not sure what is the way now. There's got to be another wheel in here somewhere. Or maybe we just need to kill those Greatbig, sorry, for the next wall to crumble. Come on, get up! Okay, so this is the wall that it's gonna crumble. It's gonna fall down. Now we just need to find a wheel. Or... yeah, the Greatbig. I think we'll need to find those Greatbig. There are a lot of them. And I don't see any wall. So maybe we defeat them, this wall comes down, and behind the wall is the wheel? I don't know. If I could get up in here somehow, yeah. Alright, so now we have spiders, okay. But it's the full package in here. would assume we also need to defeat all the spiders in this area. Let us get them. That's gotta be all of them, right? And here we have the Spider Queen. And the wheel, yeah. Now cleared of spiders, Bori arrives. Okay. If I am right, we should be very near the upper armories. I will spin this wheel and let you through. Bori turns the wheel, revealing a further passage. Okay. Yeah, but it seems this has bugged. I don't remember this crumbling all the way through. And it's certainly a little bit distracting. But now we are here. An incredible sight unfolds before you. Bori the dwarves, wounded, but still alive. Oh god, can you please stop? Well, we're already here, let us just do this, but... Hopefully some of these are not too blurry. Let us talk to Bori now.
The beast in the water. Beware!
I cannot believe. Bori shudders with the very effort of speech. The beast in the water. Beware, friends. Oh my god. But Jesus. Alright, so I think this is the way in which the game teaches you, or prepares you a little bit, for the fight against the Watcher in the Vile Maw. Because you cannot hurt the Watcher as long as his tentacles are still up. So you gotta come in here and defeat these tentacles. Come on! Ah, oh, Jesus. Can we find a Watcher now? Let us see if we can. Seems we are already hurting him. Watcher in the water slips beneath the surface and it's gone. Okay. So we not need to talk to Bori now.
I need your help, my friend.
Are you really here, my friends? Is this some apparition? Bori coughs, and you see for the first time the axe shining by his side. An axe so fair, bright, and cold that it can only be made of mithril. Bori catches your glance and smiles weakly. The beast brought me to this place, thinking to save me for later. I expect one of its victims bore this. He is all bones now, but I owe him my life, whoever he was. I could keep the beast at bay with the axe made of mithril, but did not have the strength to escape. I would surely have starved. You say Bori is with you? What a wonder! I shall give him a surprise, I expect. Good old Bori. Let us get out of here, Beriathan. I am glad this place will not be my grave.
Through the heroic efforts of the heroes of Eriador, Broin is brought out alive from the flooded depths of Moria. From the mists of legend, he brings with him the mithril axe Zigilburk. Will the axe be enough to sway the balance of power in Moria? Or have the dwarves already suffered too many losses?
Oh yeah. This is definitely a bug. Let us talk to Bori.
We are heroes, my friend.
Beriathan, we are heroes. Broin lives still, and the mithril axe Zigilburk has come out of the darkness just at our time of greatest need. Can you believe our good fortune? Why, at this rate, in a week's time, we will surely drive the last orc howling like a core from Moria. Agility, vitality, critical rating, physical mastery. Yeah, let us take that one. And let us hope this is a true upgrade to this.
Resting in the peaceful path, recovering from his injuries.
You should go now to see Broin. I know that he will want to speak with you about this grand adventure. He's resting in the peaceful path, a camp that my father has made for those recovering from wounds received while reclaiming the mines from the orcs and other unwelcome creatures that dwell in this place. The entrance to the peaceful path is along Durin's Way, northeast of the gardens there. There you will find Broin recovering from his ordeal. Alright, so yeah, this is a most curious and annoying bug. Has it stopped? Yeah, it did, finally. Thank you so much. So, let us see if we can make our way. Yeah, we can take a swift travel to Tarak-Bazan, and from there, go to Broin.
These halls will be great once more.
Ah, but it's not a swift travel, really? Oh god. Okay, well, in that case I guess we'll need to make our way on foot, but let us leave that for next episode then. It'll take some time for us to get there. So, join me next time, we'll go talk to Broin, see what else he has to tell us about his adventure and his ordeal against the Watcher, and we'll continue helping the dwarves reclaim Moria. For the time being, my friends, thank you so much for watching today's episode. I hope you enjoyed. I hope to see you in the next one. Stay safe and take care, and I will see you later. Bye bye to you all.
Bye bye.
And Sun say bye bye.
No.
No, bye bye. Just bye bye.
Bye bye.
Yeah. Bye bye from my son and from myself. And see you later.